Hello royals, nice to see you here again. This is your regular source of royal news and analysis. But before we start, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to receive the earliest notification. Kate Middleton dazzles in diamonds. Princess of Wales is elegant in Queen Mother's Strathmore rose tiara and white Jenny Packham gown as she attends glitzy state banquet hosted by Charles and Camilla for South Korea's President and First Lady. The Princess of Wales was effortlessly elegant in a white gown and dazzling tiara as she arrived for tonight's state banquet to welcome the President and First Lady of South Korea. Kate, 41, joined her husband Prince William, as well as the King and Queen, in welcoming Yoon Suk-yeol and his wife Kim Kian-hee at the glittering festivities at Buckingham Palace in London. Looking ethereal in a white dress by Jenny Packham, the mother of three added to her look with a glitzy pair of earrings belonging to Queen Elizabeth, her family order and her GCVO sash and star. The royal also opted for the Strathmore rose tiara which belonged to the Queen Mother and was a present from her parents in 1923. It can be worn on top of the head or across the forehead as a bandeau, as the then Duchess of York chose to do in keeping with the fashion of the times. But the delicate floral design had not been worn in public for many years before tonight. Kate was joined at the occasion by Queen Camilla, who paid tribute to her late mother-in-law as she unearthed Queen Elizabeth's magnificent ruby and diamond Burmese tiara. The late monarch's tiara was made in the 1970s from gems that originated from the Nizam of Hyderabad tiara, which was given to her as wedding gift. It matched Camilla's red velvet evening dress by Fiona Clare, which featured a relaxed silhouette with flowing sleeves and a pleated skirt. She styled her blonde tresses into a signature style, opting for dewy, peachy makeup. Kate and Camilla also wore yellow brooches pinned on their chest, which featured a portrait of a young Queen Elizabeth II wearing an evening dress with a ribbon and star of the Order of the Garter. The brooches are a sign that the wearer has been made a part of the royal family order, an honor gifted to female members of the firm by the monarch. The Duke of Edinburgh's wife Sophie, sporting a stunning white gown, also wore the brooch. A total of 15 women were granted the honor by the late Queen, which is thought to have been first introduced by George IV in the 1800s, as women in the royal court typically did not have the commemorative medals that men do. The men of the family were no slouches in the style stakes either, in white tie with full decorations and medals, including for His Majesty the Grand Order of Mugunghwa, which was presented to him earlier that day by the President of the Republic of Korea. Tonight's state banquet in honor of the South Korean state visit saw the palace ballroom transformed with towering red, purple and blue seasonal blooms. The cut crystal glasses on the top table had the cipher of Queen Elizabeth taken off them and King Charles's added, as had much of the china. The menu included warm tartlet of soft poached egg and spinach puree, breast of Windsor pheasant with croquette of celeriac and calvados sauce, salad, and mango ice cream bomb. Wines included an English Camel Valley Special Reserve 2015, Montrachet 1 Cru Mackerels, Domaine François Carillon 2014, Chateau Mouton Rothschild 1 Cru, Pauillac 1989, Chateau Lafori Peyraguey, Sauternes 2001, Fonseca 1985. At the start of the banquet, the king gave a speech littered with Korean and references to K-pop culture in front of an audience which included members of the world's biggest girl band. Marking the 140th anniversary of Korea's diplomatic relationship with the UK, the king described it as a partnership in which close personal connections, fostered over many decades, have blossomed today into a real sense of affection, or jong, between our societies at so many levels. And he even joked about his own visit to the country in 1992 with the late Princess Diana, saying, "Sadly, when I was in Seoul all those years ago, I am not sure I developed much of what might be called the Gangnam style." The king highlighted the remarkable journey Korea has taken into span of his lifetime, saying, "Koreans have created a miracle. Even at the time of my last visit, that journey was clearly just beginning." The Republic of Korea's drive and energy continue apace, and with it, the impact on British lives. From fridges and flat screens to smartphones and semiconductors, it is clear that the model of industrial efficiency I glimpsed in Seoul 30 years ago has become the epitome of technological creativity today. Highlighting the artistic creativity of the country, he also praised the explosion of Korean culture, Korea has matched Danny Boyle with Bong Joon-ho, James Bond with Squid Game, and the Beatles' Let It Be with BTS's Dynamite, he said. He also praised Korea's commitment to the environment despite the country's great changes. The Republic of Korea, as one of very few countries which ended the 20th century with more trees than at the century's beginning, has always grasped this, he said. It is especially inspiring to see Korea's younger generation embrace the cause. I applaud Jenny, Jisoo, Lisa and Rose, better known collectively as Blackpink, for their role in bringing the message of environmental sustainability to a global audience as ambassadors for the UK's presidency of COP26, and later as advocates for the UN Sustainable Development Goals. I can only admire how they can prioritize these vital issues, as well as being global superstars. He also highlighted the close links between Korean and UK armed forces. 70 years ago, in the Korean War, British servicemen fought valiantly alongside your people, under the banner of the United Nations, for the freedom of the Republic of Korea, he said. All those who fought for the survival of your fledgling republic are in admiration of what your country has become, through their own sweat and toil, and under the shadow of tyranny and the ever-present threat of aggression. Over 7 decades, Koreans have built a bastion of democracy, human rights, and freedom, in a world where these values are challenged. Sadly, as rarely before in our lifetimes, the Republic of Korea and the United Kingdom stand shoulder to shoulder in defense of all that we hold dear. He concluded with another attempt at Korean using the words for cheers, saying, "And so, Mr. President, Madam Kim, it is with great pride and pleasure that I propose a toast to the next 140 years of Korean-British relations. We hae-o." The King's attempts at Korean clearly delighted the President and earned an unprecedented round of applause. There were lovely words, too, from the President of Korea, who said he was deeply touched by the kind preparations and the warmth of your hospitality. He added, "Under your Majesty's reign, the UK, with its renewed vigor, is flourishing in great strides. Your Majesty's splendid leadership is not only bringing the people of the Commonwealth together but animating the very spirit of the Commonwealth of Nations. Along with the profound respected dignity that your Majesty is showing to the people as monarch, both the British people and the people across the globe are appreciative of your down-to-earth character. We all pay tribute to your warm-hearted passion towards protecting the environment, caring for the most vulnerable members of society, and inheriting a better future for our youth. To me, fair friend, the United Kingdom, you can never be old." Charles and Camilla officially welcomed South Korea's president to Britain today. The pair are hosting Yoon Suk-yeol and his wife Kim Ki-hee for the first incoming state visit since the king's coronation and the second of his reign, and earlier this morning, William, 41, and Kate played a key role by greeting President Yoon and his wife at their hotel for a very regal welcome. The Prince and Princess of Wales, who looked stunning in a red outfit, met the visitors at their London hotel this morning. The pair traveled with Mr. Yoon and Mrs. Kim to a Horse Guards Parade ceremonial welcome, where the King and Queen were waiting. Following the event, they traveled to Buckingham Palace to view a special exhibition of items from the royal collection relating to South Korea in the picture gallery. So what do you think about this news, guys? Thank you for tuning in to today's discussion. As always, I encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Stay tuned for more updates on the intriguing world of royalty. Until then, thank for watching. We'll see you again with some more fascinating news about the royal family. Thank you.